In this video, I'm going to cover the reasons for the recent market drop, including some technical analysis for TSE and TCAT, as well as some big updates from the team that were just published today. But before I get started, if you aren't following me on Twitter at thecryptodata, definitely do so. Also have my own public Telegram channel where I post a lot of good alpha. But with that, let's go ahead and get started. So as you see, the market had a big crash today. A lot of people were panicking. They were flooding the market. A lot of altcoins were down. A lot of meme coins were down. And the biggest reason for this is the German government is still selling Bitcoin. So there was an article published the other day that says Germany surprised $111 million Bitcoin buyback. Now, it was found out to be fake news. They did not buy back. They simply sent the remaining Bitcoin back to sell through an OTC service instead of through an exchange platform. So while technically that's bullish, they're still selling their Bitcoin. And we can see here, $2.2 billion. It's a little bit less than it was in my last video. So that's creating a lot of FUD in the market. Now, a silver lining with this is looking at some sentiment indicators. The sentiment analysis has not been this low since June 19th of 2023 when Bitcoin was at 26,000 before it had its big run. So not saying history is repeating itself, but it often does rhyme. Now, real quick, let's cover some TA before we cover the big updates for TSE and TCAT. So the TA for TSE, you can see here that we have run up quite a lot. And anytime you run up this big in a meme coin, you will have an inevitable pullback. And really this goes with any coin, and that's exactly what happened. We reached a market cap of over 20 million and we had a pullback. Now, as you can see, any wick that happened was immediately bought back. So there's still a ton of demand there. And RSI was extremely overbought at 90, so a pullback was needed. So in a way, think of it as it was a distribution process where TSE was taken out of the weak hands, back into the strong hands. Now we're in the accumulation phase before we continue to appreciate. So you can see here, there is a descending wedge that's forming, which if broken to the upside is extremely bullish. On the RSI, same thing. We're technically also forming a double bottom on the RSI. So some very bullish indicators. The RSI is now getting close to oversold. So you can expect some price appreciation in the near future. Also, the number of holders on TSE continues to rise, over 3,000 holders, and is also verified on TonViewer. Now going to TCAT. Same scenario here. We pumped massively over the past couple of weeks, all the way up to 34 million market cap. And then we had that inevitable pullback. RSI was overbought for 2 weeks, and then finally it's reset at 50. And we also had an ascending wedge here, which is a bearish pattern. It broke to the downside, and we held this support of 2 cents. Again, distribution out from the weak hands into the strong hands. Now consolidation and accumulation to rise again. So guys, don't panic when these things happen. There's always volatility, especially after we've moved up this much. Any coin that's moved up over 50x in the span of 2 weeks is going to have a pullback. So with these two coins, TSE and TCAT, they continue to have strong communities and there continues to be strong fundamentals as well as big updates, which I will mention shortly. Looking at TCAT, the holders are over 3,300 and it is also verified on TonViewer. So the team is doing big things. Now, let's go ahead and cover the big updates. So Tyrell, the CryptoKing, any of you guys aren't following his Telegram, definitely do so. Has over 16,500 subscribers. I'll post it in the description and in the comments. But you can see here, he posted a 3.5-minute video. I'll go ahead and summarize this for you guys so you won't have to watch the entire thing. Basically what he says is that the team just finished their MVP for their bot and utility for the meme coins, and now it gives them the ability to submit for the open league. So for anyone who doesn't know, MVP, minimum viable product, basically the utility and the bot is finished and now they can submit it to the open league. So the open league is part of the Tons reward program and competition. So what this is they actually have over $150 million worth of ton and prizes for the community and projects, including weekly airdrops and more. So with Tyrell and his team submitting for this with their bot, they're actually trying to get these grants and part of that $150 million worth, which, as you know, will be used to buy back the tokens, reward the users, and more. So there is a ton that they can get from getting these rewards. Now, not to mention that the bot he made is a trending and buy bot. So what that means is it's going to give them ability to generate revenue. And right now, the biggest trending buy bot makes over 1,000 ton a day, which ton right now is $7. So that's over $7,000 a day. So think of bots such as Banana Gun Bot, you have Bonk Bot, Banana even had a token that's went up exponentially, over 100 million market cap. So these bots make a ton of money, and that's exactly what Tyrell's doing with TCAT and TSE. So it's going to be on the Ton network. Ton doesn't have many bots, so it's going to be the top bot on there earning revenue. Now, what he plans to do is use over 20 to 30% of that revenue to either buy back and burn the tokens or reward the users who stake the tokens with Ton, because many centralized exchanges won't allow buyback and burn because it affects the supply. So that's why he's rewarding his users for people who stake TCAT or Ton, or TCAT or TSE with Ton. So again, that's going to create more pressure, more scarcity, plus the buyback and burns that are going to happen. So again, that's just when you have supply decreasing but demand increasing, what happens to price? It eventually appreciates. So that's going to create a lot of buy pressure on there. Now, as well as it's going to make the tokens a blue chip. So the current blue chips are Notcoin, which is $1.5 billion market cap. You also have Redo, which is $68 million market cap. So TCAT is almost getting ahead of Redo already, and there hasn't even been all these updates that happen yet. So that tells you how much higher it's going to go, along with TSE that reached 20 million. So that tells you there's a lot of buy pressure coming. And with them being blue chips eventually, you also have Tyrell going to Pakistan. So he mentioned he's going to start doing vlogs. He's going to be transparent, going to visit the team in Pakistan and actually show you what's going on behind the scenes. So he's extremely transparent, and that's something I love about him. I actually met him in Dubai at the last Token 2049 event, and he's amazing. He's extremely smart. So the guy knows what he's doing. It's not his first rodeo, and he has a very smart team as well. So again, that's some big things happening, and the bot isn't just going to be a buy bot. It's also going to have AI in it, where you can use ChatGPT and Midjourney in Tonkeeper. So again, there's a lot of updates there. So there's a lot of big things coming down the line. So people that were panicking earlier in the day, they're the ones who sold at these low prices. And now you have the big whales, the strong convicted buyers that are accumulating for the next leg up on both TSE and TonCat. So it's just a matter of time. We're going to be breaking these all-time highs. So again, guys, don't panic with any of this stuff. It's natural market volatility. I've been in the space for 7 years. This is nothing new. This is actually bullish. We needed this because we needed all the indicators to reset for that next leg up. So again, you build stronger bases, take out the weak hands into the strong hands so that you're ready to go to the upside afterwards. So with that, if y'all enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a like. Please comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate all my subscribers. Until next time, thanks for watching.